Hello there, welcome to Play Tennis Practice Yoga. My name is Margaret Bannon, and today we're going to be working on a toe motion series using the tennis ball inspired by Jill Miller's book called The Role Model. So you may have seen a couple of other practices on my channel for the heel and also for the arch of the foot, or in order to save your soul. Those practices would be beautifully paired with this practice to make a wonderful little practice for either before or after your tennis practice in order to care for your feet. Maybe just because you want to do it as a preventative tool, maybe just because it feels great. Either way, if you enjoy this practice, please subscribe to my channel for videos every Tuesday right here on this channel, Play Tennis Practice Yoga. So as you can see, I'm standing here on my yoga mat. I've got the tennis ball positioned within the ball of the foot, or the transverse arch, and I'm hanging onto a chair so that I can rest a little more of my body weight into that ball. So the first thing that we're going to do, and I'm anchoring my heel in towards the mat, is that I'm going to move my foot side to side, massaging across that arch or the ball of the foot area. And I might feel almost as if I'm beginning to spread the bones of the feet away from one another a little bit. So that's the first action. You might do that about 10 times or so. Okay, after that practice, you'll pause. You might have to reposition the ball a little bit and rest a little more weight onto the ball as well. We're going to go ahead and make a foot fist, allowing those toes to grip towards the ball. Okay, and then after that, we're going to do the opposite, where we're going to lift the toes and spread the toes. That might be a little challenging to do. And then again, we'll come to make that foot fist, gripping toes in towards ball. And then we'll lift toes, seeing if we can spread them away from ball. So we're going to do that about 5 times. You could do it 5, 10 times. And for me, this really depends on the day as far as how it feels. Things might feel a little tight within the toes. I might not feel like I'm able to spread the toes that well on any given day. Some toes are a little more on board than others. And then when you're done with the 5 to 10 movements, you're going to continue to grip the ball with your toes, but you're going to keep all of your toes on the ball except for that big toe. So now the big toe only is going to attempt in lifting up away from ball, and then you'll place it back down. Lift the big toe. Easier said than done. Lower it back down and do that about 3 more times or so. So really nice if you get the sense that you need a little more strengthening for your feet. I certainly did. I had a stress fracture in the ball of my foot years ago, and I had to be very diligent about these types of practices. So once you've done that, you can come off the ball. It's always a good idea to kind of feel the feet before you move on to the other side. And notice how the side that you've worked with might feel different from the side that you haven't. So of course, you'll do both feet. See how this works out for you. We all have different reasons as to why we want to get into these types of practices. Usually the body sends us a little reminder that we need to pay attention to these areas of the body, as that's what's happened for me. That's what inspires and fuels my practice to share these things with you. And if you enjoy this practice, please subscribe to my channel, Play Tennis Practice Yoga, for videos every Tuesday. Happy practicing in the meantime.